everybody, welcome back to Six Cars. We are not in Canada. We've just touched down in Nice, France, and if you guys know it's sort of close to Nice, you know exactly where we're going. We are heading to Monaco. It is Grand Prix week, and we are going to see a ton of crazy cars. I cannot wait to see what we find on the roads over the next few days. Monaco is not our only stop though. We will be visiting a couple other places. I'll leave that as a surprise for now. But first of all, we're going to meet up with our buddies, Drive with Roy Wire as the curator, hit the road and head straight to Monaco. So if you aren't already, guys, make sure you hit that big subscribe button. Leave those likes, comments, and shares because it's going to be a crazy week, everybody. Let's hit the road. Just like that, we're on the Monaco circuit, everybody. Look who we found here in Monaco. The man himself, Drive with Roy. And we've got Mr. Wowers, the curator, and Alex Kingsley in front of us too. But yeah, guys, I think it's time to go see some cars. So let's head right to the casino. There's a real spot, the Twizy. I don't know what that is. It looks electric. I'm not even sure what that is. Interesting. Any idea?
Nope.
No idea. Okay. I kid you not, guys. This is our first car as soon as we walked into the casino, and we already have an SP3. This is insane. Wow. Oh my goodness. Oh, hold on. I'm going to DC5 back there with the full Mugen body kit. There's a spot right there. Casually, yes, SP3 Daytona, but come on. There's some good JDM content for us. It looks like he has the Mugen bucket seats too. So full Mugen build, DC5 Type R. But yeah, I know you guys want to see the Daytona, so we'll go right back to that. The matte red paint with the stripes down the side. I can't really see who the driver is. There is a big 23 on it though. So I'm going to say it's somebody important. It's on Czech Republic license plates. Very interesting. There goes the back of the DC5 too. How cool is that? Got a Revuelto here. Way up on the hill. There is an 812 comp climbing into the garage there. But yeah, it's really tight squeeze here. But there we go. We do have a UK plated Revuelto. That is why it's also right-hand drive. And yeah, it looks like there's a lot of stuff coming up here, guys. So I might spend a couple minutes here and see what else rolls up to the casino. I haven't made it any further. We've got a really loud SLR Roadster. Don't know what exhaust is on this, but my goodness. That is the loudest SLR I've ever heard in my life. And it's a white Roadster, which is even cooler and so Monaco. Nice. Here we go. Here is the famous Casino Monte Carlo. Nothing too crazy right now. There's a DB11. There is another Revuelto over here. And I don't know. There is big 46 on it. I can't imagine that's, or maybe it is Valentino Rossi's car. I don't know, but either way, interesting livery. Our second Revuelto of the day. Purple SP3. Oh my goodness. Purple SP3, guys. Come on.
Second hypercar of the day.
Wow.
Second SP3.
It's been 10 minutes, I think?
10 minutes.
Wow.
What?
Unbelievable. Incroyable. I mean, look at the crowd, guys. We have been here for a mere like 20 minutes tops. We have our second SP3. The spotters are out in full force. This is peak Monaco, everybody. I mean, what a color on this car. It looks so good coming around the hairpin, and especially now in the light as it's pulling into the Fairmont Monte Carlo. And see how that purple is really just shining in the light. You can see the other SP3 over there. Obviously, you can see a yellow EV110 Super Sport too. This is incredible, guys. Wow. So yeah, I would say a pretty good start, guys. Obviously, tons and tons of Ferraris here. I do want to get a closer look at this EV110 though. I think this is one of the real prizes here, obviously. Look at that. It is the Super Sports model as well, so not the GT. So you can tell this have the different wheels. We have the Super Sport wheels on it, and does have those little louvers at the back there. That's another way you can tell is the Super Sport, not a standard or a GT. So just incredible to see that upon our arrival here in Monaco. We're at the Fairmont Hairpin, obviously a very, very famous location here in Monaco. And you guys can now see the amazing lineup of Ferraris. 48 pieces. We've got the SF90, the first SP3 that we already saw rolling by at the casino. We do have sort of like a matching dark purple SF90 Spider as well. We've got the MC20 and another car I couldn't see from further back is this LaFerrari Aperta. So of course, one of only about 150 in the world. Just looking magnificent here. Peak Monaco as the door is going up on the purple SP3. Just an incredible sight here at the Fairmont Monte Carlo. Oh, Kuwait license plates on the F12. Interesting. Here we go, good spec. That is a nice blue, actually. Like just caught the tail end of that F40 walking down the stairs. And there's a nice little Alpine A110. Oh my goodness, that was close. Oh, in the famous Monaco tunnel and 300 SL. Oh. How about that? And in about a matter of an hour, we have our third SP3 Daytona of the day. This is just getting crazier and crazier, guys. It's a matte, like white, I believe Bianco Fuji with a double black stripe. In front of that, we also have a matte black, a 12 cylindry, or I guess in Italian, it's the Do 10 cylindry, whatever you'd like to call it, parked up in a pretty Monaco-esque setting with all of these super yachts behind it. And then you look in front of there and boom, you've got an SP3 and the brand new 12 cylindry. So just yeah, like I said, a very Monaco vibe with the hypercars and the yachts in the background. And like I said, guys, it's just about like the first hour of us being here, and we already have quite the wild experience, and it's only going to get better from here. I can only imagine. But look at that. That is just such a good spec. 3 SP3s so far. Like I said, I guess you guys can let me know which one is your favorite spec down in the comments below. I think I'd still go with the purple Viola Hong Kong though, but either way, 3 SP3s is pretty damn cool. And also 12 cylindry I think is also a very nice car. Guys, I'm not even going to try to pretend to be a boat aficionado. Maybe this isn't a big deal, but this has to be the biggest freaking sailboat I've ever seen in my life. Like, the mass is huge. And look at the size of the steering wheel. I mean, I know we're here to see cars, but that's a really cool boat. Like I said, there's a ton of yachts here, but this sailboat, and it's like matte black too. Well, not matte black, but still very sinister. I don't know what this is, but man, it's cool. Look, there's like a little party section downstairs too. Ready? Oh, look at that. That's so cool. Sorry guys, I think this is like quickly turning into 6 boats here, but like, look at the inside. My goodness, it's like a full-on living room in this boat. This is literally a floating house, and the one over there is 5 stories tall. The side opens up. There's a boat in a boat. I mean, there's 2 boats in that. Oh, there's 2 boats. Yeah. Okay, my mistake. Sorry. Please accept my apologies. There's 2 boats inside that boat. Yeah, I think that is that's success right there, everybody. Look at that view though. That's incredible. There's so many boats, but I think we'll get back to the cars now, guys. But yeah, let's just take a second to appreciate the view here in Monaco with all of the yachts. And there's a gentleman there rolling back to one of his yachts, probably.
Now we got an SV Roadster right here.
Comes the SV again. It does sound good, man. Oh, yeah, Morgan, guys. Brand new one, I think, too. What's going on here? Oh, oh. There's a car, very nice. 300ZX, lovely. Here we go, everybody. A bit of an upgrade over the 300ZX. If we're into the hypercars and supercars, there is the Enzo, the King Daddy. Look at the license plate, number 9000, registered in Monaco. How cool is that? The launch spec of Venador, blue brakes. That's very nice, actually. Extremely Monaco, all the way from Germany. So I think the guys in the umbrellas won't let us get too close to it, but we do have George Russell's AMG 1 right there, number 63. Looking quite spicy. I've never actually seen an AMG 1 on the road before because, as you know, we don't get them in North America. They're not legal there. So there we go, guys. An AMG 1 parked on the road in race mode, looking very, very good. I have to say, it does look like a race car for the road. I know it's very cliche. It's exactly what they're going for, and it looks fantastic. Nice dark blue with silver accents. Good job, George. Good spec. I think hopefully we'll see it driving around more this weekend too. And wouldn't you know it, the rain stops and we've got a rainbow. Thanks, George. Thanks, buddy. Here we go, guys. We found the Enzo from earlier, which is parked outside, not afraid to get wet. Shout out to that owner. There we go with the Enzo. And inside, boom, another SP3. It's inside of the dealership, but we'll still count it. That's our 4th of the day. Not too shabby, guys. Hold the phone, ladies and gentlemen. Forget the SP3s, forget the Laferrari, forget the AMG 1. We've got the real-life Batmobile on Egyptian plates. Yeah, I don't know what else to say about that. I don't know which variation of the Batmobile that is, but there we go. He's parked it up beside the big boys here at the Fairmont Monte Carlo. Actually, take a look at this thing. It's got all of the, I guess, I'm not too familiar with these Batman movies, but I guess that's all like the original gadgets on the side that he's got on it too. So, hey, pretty funky. There we go, guys. We saw this very briefly driving the other way on the road. Unfortunately, we were in the car and it's impossible to pull a U-turn in Monaco with how narrow the roads are. But there we go. We ended up finding it anyway. So very cool to see it here in the dark. I imagine this would be like our last spot of the day, but it is really cool. It's a dark red. Looks to be maybe like Rosso Fuoco. Just behind the Vlogmaster himself there, Drive with Roy, there is a 12 cylindry as well. But I think this is like a pretty famous gas station, I do believe. I think there's been pictures of other supercars parked here before under the lights of this Esso, but there we go. There is that 12 cylindry there. Is it a 12 cylindry? No, never mind, it's a Roma. Huh. My mistake, everybody. It is a Roma. But yeah, there's the real prize there, the LaFerrari. It's kind of hard to see the other car in the dark, but this is the one we really came for here. It is the dark red Laf. Man, that is so nice.